Hello? Okay, it should be good now. It should be good now. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Thank you for that, Goblin. Thank you. That was wonderfully, beautifully drawn. Thank you very much. I'm here. I'm here. For some reason, it like changed my audio source. Hello, hello, hello. I was having a lot of anxiety about stuff because I don't want to explain the full story, but oh, I'm blinding myself. I just had a lot of anxiety today, but we're good. We're Gucci. I was in the trenches a little bit, but who isn't in the trenches occasionally, man? It happens. It happens, but it's okay. Life goes on. Life goes on, and we draw through it. We draw through it. How was everyone else's day? Was anyone else in the trenches, or was everyone else having a good day? Was anyone else deep in the trenches today? Was anyone else deep in the trenches today? Hi, son. Hello, hello, all. Hello, all. Yeah, it'd be like that. I'm not late yet. I'm just nervous about next month. Late to the trenches. It's never happened to me before. Literally in 6 years of being like living on my own, it's never happened to me before. It's scary. It's scary. What was I say? But it's not. It's just because of an issue with a lady I'm having, but it's fine. It's fine. Um, I'm just a nervous Nilly. I'm a nervous Nilly. I also like to pay very far in advance, so like I'm also very kind of freaked out. Like I just get freaked out in advance. I get freaked out in advance. I'm a very nervous Nilly. I'm a bit of a nervous Nilly. Drawing and fapping. Oh my god. What a freaking day. What a freaking day. A draw and fap day? Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Draw and fap. Let's go. Let's freaking go. What are the odd waivers? I'm curious. I'm curious. What are the odd waivers? Like at your job, like kids that have weird waivers? For the, I drew this morning, by the way, but I'm just fixing now. Hello, hello, hello. Howdy doo-dah. Howdy doo-dah. Alright. Alright. Let's see. I want him to look cute. I want him to look cute and not possessed. But when I put the white in, I don't think it's as cute. I think it takes away. No, maybe it's cuter. Maybe it's cuter. Okay, maybe I'll do that. Maybe it's cuter. Maybe it's cuter. Remember when I used to crash every stream? Damn, that was the trenches. That was the freaking trenches. Talk about the trenches. Jeez Louise. I can't believe I powered through that. I was crying at the end of those streams where I was like crashing. I was like, damn. Damn, Daniel. Thank you. I just want to clean it up because there were things about it I didn't like before, like shading and stuff issues that I didn't like before, so I just want to clean it up. I kind of have a fun idea. I know I shouldn't be drawing more Pokemon. I know I want to draw other stuff, but I was like, what if I redrew Pokemon cards? I feel like that would be very fun. I feel like that would be a fun and a good practice of doing different types of illustrations. I feel like that would be quite fun. Like, drew them, like, the same scene, but just drew it in my style. I thought that would be, like, a fun idea. I really want to do, Pikachu, he's a big boy. I really want to do, Fallout 4, like, Super Mutants and stuff. I think that would be fun. Not, well, yeah, like, Fallout 4 style. I really want to do that. I mean, I guess it could be any Fallout, but... Remember, okay, my thing about Fallout, I'm thinking about the ghouls right now, and I'm thinking about the glowing ones and how much I hate the freaking glowing ones. I hate the freaking glowing ones so much. Okay, well, may have been the real trenches, but sometimes I feel like I'm in the freaking trenches. Sometimes it feels like the trenches up here. Sometimes it feels like that. Alright, I think I'm good with this. I'm just gonna add another little rock. I'm just gonna add another little Rocky. Little Rocky Balboa. Hit him with my car. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to freaking jail, man. I don't want to go to jail, so I can't hit people with my car. They'll arrest me. They'll put my ass in jail. Mac and cheese with potatoes. You're double carbing? You're double carbing? That sounds delicious. I actually, Lord forgive me for saying this, I like mac and cheese. I don't know, oh, that looks weird. I like mac and cheese. I can't go back to jail. I cannot go back to jail. I cannot. There's no cars in Fallout. What car are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Work stuff happens like that. You learn and then it's easier next time. Easier next time. Okay, well, there's not cars in Fallout 3, 4, and New Vegas, and those are the only Fallouts that I've played. There's not cars in those ones. Sorry I'm not a real gamer. Sorry I'm not a real freaking gamer. I don't know. There honestly, there really should be cars in Fallout 4, 3, all those ones, because there's other technology that works that I don't think is more complicated than cars. So the fact that there's no cars is honestly pretty strange. Like, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, but you know, it's just, I just accept it. I think I wish that cars still looked like they looked in the 50s. That's my favorite part of that Fallout, like, style, is just how cool it all looks. I think we've regressed in terms of style, which is so sad. It's so depressing. There's literally an airship and there's no cars. You're telling me that the Brotherhood of Steel can get an airship and they can't figure out how to start a car? I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that, Chief. That seems a little unrealistic to me. A little unrealistic to me. I am being crazy. So I have my coffee here, and I'm just dumping cinnamon in it. I'm just dumping it. I'm just shaking it up. I love the smell of cinnamon. I just be smelling it. It's so good. Is anyone else like that with cinnamon? I'm just obsessed with cinnamon. Oh. I still think they'd figure it out. I don't know. I think that they're all smart enough. Cinnamon is the freaking bomb. I love cinnamon. No one can make me hate cinnamon. No one can make me feel negative towards cinnamon. Cinnamon is the best flavor ever. Hoverboards, hell yeah. I mean, I would just like to get another Fallout. I would just like another Fallout. That's what I would like. Just one more Fallout. Just give us another one. That's not 76. I literally, when I saw 76 was multiplayer, I started crying. And I pre-ordered, and then I canceled my pre-order once I saw that it was multiplayer. I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Sorry about the ads. I'm sorry about the ads. This is not decaf, but it's mostly milk. It's mostly milk. Okay, so these are some fishies I was working on. I was gonna do a Magikarp. These are from Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I was gonna do a Magikarp, so I'm not sure if I want to work on that, on this scene that was gonna have a Magikarp, or do the cards. I don't know why I have so much Pokemon stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. Elder Balls. Got him. Got him. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, this is how this one came out. I ended up finishing this drawing from last night. I thought it came out pretty cute. Couldn't you see this on a kid's t-shirt? That's all I'm saying. Although, I don't think Pommy would be that popular with kids. Something tells me it wouldn't be that popular. Alright, so that one's done. Maybe I'll do the fishy Magikarp, but then it's like, maybe I should just do the drawing with the Magikarp. It's so hard picking what to draw. And then I should get rid of this, because I feel like that always makes it look worse. These are from Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I wanted to do a bunch of Pokemon fish, like, on these things. My only thing is they look alive, but they look like, they look too alive, maybe. So maybe I should make them look more dead. I was gonna do Pokemon ones, Animal Crossing ones, and then Island Adventure ones, but the thing is, thank you. Thank you very much, Goblin. The Magikarp looks scary. Okay, you know what? I'll come back to these. I'll work on this a little bit with the Magikarp here, and then I'll come back. I think that's what I'll do. I'm just doing... I don't know if I should do a Magikarp in this one. I need to be more prepared. So, how's everyone's Thurs? How's everyone's Thursday day? I'm not prepared, as usual. But, you know, we up. I don't think Magikarps are this low in the ground, but, you know. Ooh, you watched Golf. I thought you meant the Goofy movie, because I'm a Disney adult, and I was like, yay, Goofy movie. You did not mean the Goofy movie, and I'm just an idiot. I'm just a ding-dong. I got very excited. I thought you meant the Goofy movie. Yeah, it's been Thursdaying. Real AF. Real AF. Why is that happening to me? Every time I'm drawing, 90% of my drawings is me saying, why is this happening to me? That's the joy of drawing, is just saying, what's going on? Why is this happening to me over and over and over? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? I had to go to therapy when I was in 8th grade because of my brother, and they told me, the therapist said, instead of saying, why me, ask, why not me? And I was like, that's stupid. But you know what? It's kind of true. It's kind of true. The Goofy movie is freaking top notch. The Goofy movie is so goated. Also, Goofy is the best classic Disney character by far. He's literally a single father, which is so weird because I can't picture him doing it freaky style. Like, of course, that's weird, but like, you're like he was doing it freaky style. He has a child. Like he ejaculated inside of someone. Not to be grotesque, but like he did. That's freaking scary. That makes me scared. That makes me scared. I thought the mom died. I thought the mom died. His wife died, which is sadder because I don't like thinking of him um really sad because there's like a part where he's like looking up at the sky with his son talking about how the mom would be proud of him. So I'm pretty sure the mom is dead. I'm pretty sure the mom is dead, which is really sad. It is Goofy low-key just doesn't deserve that kind of pain. Like he doesn't. He's a good man. He's so much better than that freaking know-it-all uh Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. I think Goofy was kind of not kinky at all, but his wife was, and he did it for her, but like he just wanted to love her. He was just very loving. I don't think that Goofy was a kinky guy. I don't think Goofy was kinky whatsoever. I think Goofy was just normal. I think Goofy was just normal, you know? But he loved his woman. He loved his lady, his girl. I wonder what she looked like. They must have looked exactly the same considering Max just looks like mini Goofy, but there's a possibility that she looked completely different, which is extremely funny. Like I'm very curious what she looked like. That's going to be a mememy. A mememy. A mememy. Everything looks so ugly at the beginning, but it does come together. Eventually it should come together if we have any luck. I always when I'm laying down all the flat colors, I'm like, damn, this is hideous. But I think it'll come together. Although I was gonna put Magikarp here, and I don't think Magikarp fits. So if you know a fish Pokemon that would look better, like I don't even think Wailord or that one. Like I was trying to think who would be down at the bottom of the ocean. Maybe Horsey. Maybe I could do Horsey instead. Maybe Horsey. I need to stop drawing so much Pokemon though. It's my crux. I just love drawing Pokemon, but I need to stop drawing so much Pokemon. But I love it because it's so many dumb things you can draw. It's so many dumb things you can draw. It is my crux. I don't like that. I don't like that. I need to start drawing. I should draw Fallout, like the Super Mutants. I should really draw that. That should be an illustration I do, but like a full scene illustration, you know? That's what I should do. I should create my own Stephanici creature. I should create my own Stephanici creature. I think it would just end up being a goblin, probably. I think it would just be a goblin. I think goblins are the best creatures. And not just because my mod is called Goblin, I just genuinely think Goblin is the best. They're such goobers. They're such goobers. Goobers are goated. Goblins are goated. Goblins are goated. Cloisters and shelters. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good idea. I was yeah, because this doesn't feel like Magikarp. Magikarp, I think he stays up and towards the top of the water. I don't feel like he would be here. I don't feel like this would be his vibe. I don't feel like he would be catching this vibe. If you know what I'm saying. If you know what I mean. I think he would be towards the surface, so this make more sense for them. This might make more sense for them. It's so hard when you're doing an illustration because the beginning of it always looks kind of bad and then you're like I should stop, but you must fight through the uglies. You must fight through the uglies. You must fight through. You must battle through the uglies to get to the finished illustration. Brock underwater with... Geez, you don't like Brock at all. You are so mean to Brock. You're always telling me to, like, kill Brock. In, like, horrific ways. What did Brock ever do to you? What did Brock do to you? I don't think Brock has ever hurt anyone a day in his life. I don't think Brock has ever hurt anybody a day in his freaking life. Brock is just a baby. He's just a baby. He's just a little good. He's just a little dude. Goblins are very dope. Goblins are very dope. I think it's crazy that the house elves in Harry Potter aren't goblins because they're so goblin coded. They're so goblin coded. It's kind of sickening that they're not considered goblins. Like elves in Harry Potter are definitely just goblins. Um, hmm. Hmm. It's so empty. It's so empty. Trying to figure out where to put things is so stressful at the beginning of drawing. It's stressful. Trying to figure out where everything should go. Um, The good thing about Pokemon is all fake, so you can just make up a bunch of stuff. You just make up a bunch of stuff. Goblin Erasure. Goblin Erasure. Erasure? Erasure. Erasure? Erasure. Goblin Erasure. Yes. Goblin Erasure. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. I want this to be like moss or something, like growing up the thing, but I don't know if that's coming across. I think it might just be like. Maybe I should also do it over here too. I should also have it like up there. Up there. I don't know. The ones that are like this are always more complicated. Because I also am an idiot. I should be looking at references and I just don't. I'm just like, no. And then, imagine if I looked at reference. My life would be so much easier. But I refuse. I refuse. I refuse to do the one thing that I should do. I refuse to do it. I refuse. I need more coffee. I have a full thing of coffee and I'm looking at it already sad that it's going away. It's like sick how much I like coffee. It's sickening how much I like coffee. It's too much. It's a too much. Alright. I was gonna do it like that, but I don't know if I like how that looks. Oh my god. I should have done a full sketch. I should have done a full sketch, because this Magikarp definitely doesn't fit there. So I'm not gonna do the Magikarp. I think Cloisters and Shelders. I want to say Little Shelders because was my roommate was Little Shelder, but she's she's a person. I was not roommates with a Pokemon. I was not roommates with a Pokemon. I was not. I sound like a crazy person. I'm like, my roommate was a Shelder. No, that was just her name. That was just her name. I sound like an insane person. I'm like, I was roommates with a Pokemon. I was roommates with a Pokemon once. I was not. I was not. I want this to look more, like, thick. Ooh. Ooh, trying to make it thick. Trying to make it thick. I don't know. I don't know. These lines would be so clean if I was doing them vector, but I'm not, so haha. I mean, yeah, we've all had our Pokemon roommates. Come on. Come on. We've all been roommates with a Pokemon or two. We've all been roommates with a Pokemon or two. I draw so much Pokemon that I probably seem like a massive Pokemon stan, and I'm like, really not. I just love drawing them, and I just think they're so much fun. I just think they're so much fun. I really want to do, okay, I'm not trying to take a break from this as I'm doing, wait, I didn't even remember doing this. When I'm drawing, I just put things down, I don't even remember doing it, and then I have to go back and fix it. Oopsie. Oopsie. Hold on. I have to go back, because what I want to do here is, I want to, like, do Pokemon! Woo! I want to do, okay, so I'll do it like this, and then I'll do it like, sorry, I'm taking a break from what I'm doing, because I have ADHD and I can't focus on one thing. So I'll just do it like this, and then I will merge it down, and then I will probably just go like this. And then I will, oh my god, that's so nice! Thank you, thank you, thank you very much, though. I appreciate you. And then I will just, like, put a, like, I'll just put a rectangle over it, and then I'll redraw it, like, my own style. I feel like that would be fun. And it would be very simple, because I would pick, well, I did the random Pokemon generator, that's how I got Applin, but I would pick from all the cards for each one. I feel like that would be fun. I feel like that would be fun. So if I was going to sketch this one is super simple. This one's, like, as easy as you could get. But I want it to be my style. I don't want it to just be a copy. I just want it to be, like, how I would draw it. The same image. This Pokemon is so weird to me. I'm gonna be honest, all of the ones from Sword and Shield are weird. They're all weird. They're all weird to me. They're all very strange. Most of them are. I think that, I don't know, the designs in that game are odd, and I don't know why some of them don't, like, feel regionally appropriate. Like, the Barracuda, I'm like, what? Why is there a Barracuda in England? In England, why? Why? Why does that exist? Why does that exist? I don't want to be mean to the illustrator because obviously they're much better than I am because look at their job, but like I don't understand what all these little dots are. I guess it's leaves. That's probably what it is, leaves. Maybe I'll just draw this one really quick. Maybe I'll draw this. It has the measles. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Why is this not? Every time something goes wrong where I'm like having trouble selecting, I literally am like, why is this happening to me? Why? Which is so dramatic. It's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal, but I can't handle it. Okay. Alright. 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 I think this would be fun. I think for more complicated ones, it would be more stressful, but this one's super easy, and it's the first one I got, so I think this will be fun. Oh, I think so. Alright, but I hated that. I hated that. Maybe I don't really want the background to be so blue. So blue. So blue. I want to be more green. More green. That's too. Color matching is like the hardest thing in the world. I hate color matching. Oh, I hate color matching. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. And it's also not the right size to cover. To cover. Well, to cover. Yeah, I just felt like this would be a very fun practice. This would be a nice, silly practice. Alright. Alright, here we go. I'm going to do this speed. I'm sure I could do this really fast. I think I could draw this very fast. Good evening. Hello, 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 Nick. Hello. How are you? How are you? I hope you don't mind me saying your name from Twitch. I hope you don't mind. If you want me to stop, I will call you Riverman. I will call you something else if that bothers you. I understand. Not everyone wants their name on here. I understand. Alright. So, I think this would just be like that. I think I looked this up. I think all the Pokemon card artists are Japanese. Like, I don't think they hire Americans, but I have looked this up a million times. Oh, trust me. I have looked it up. I've researched. They're all Japanese. I just got to move to Japan. Is the answer. I've got to move to Japan. That's the answer. That's the answer. Oh, okay. As long as it's not your real name. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's your real name. I'm not really. I don't think I'm doxing you. Like, I wouldn't say it if I thought it was, but you know. I mean, come on. Can't they give me a chance? Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Some of them are really, really good. Other ones, I'm like, I don't understand their style, but it's just their style is not my preference. Some of them are really, really good. To each their own. To each their own. They have like 100 artists that they cycle out though. They have a lot of artists. I know one of their artists who like I don't know him personally, but like I know one of their artists that they just started doing work with, and they're really good. They're really good. They don't have any lineless artists that I've noticed. So you know what? I would disturb the workplace by being so annoying. They would be perplexed by me. They'd be like, "Will you shut up? Will you shut up?" Oh, that's really cute. That's a really good idea. Just like things that fit good on the back of a laptop. That I never thought of that. I think that's a great idea. I think that's a fantastic idea. I never thought of that. I really want to do some what's the word? Of those like the things that are popular with the girls, the Sunny Angels, maybe having one that like fits on the back of a laptop would be good. Oh, I wanted to show my Switch, but I can't. I can't show my Switch because it's covered in my stickers. My Switch is covered in my stickers. It's covered, man. It's covered. It's covered. All right. All right. All right. I'm trying to do this all really quick on one layer. I want to see how fast I could potentially do it. Now I want to see how fast I could do it. I put mine on my Switch. I put mine everywhere. I have every surface. My printer's covered in them. Everything I have is covered in stickers. And I make stickers. If anyone ever wants to buy my drawings and help me out, my my Etsy is linked there. That's my attempt at a plug. I'm so bad at plugging. I'm very severely bad at plugging. I'm very, very bad. Alright. So, this is the butt. I don't like this Pokemon. I don't like its vibes. I feel like it's mocking me. I feel like it's looking at me with strange eyes. It's got strange, strange vibes. Strange, strange vibes. Yeah, buy from the Etsy or 69 years bad luck. That's so true. That's so true. That is very true. That is true. That's just the wrong color. That's straight up just the wrong color, and I just confidently put it down like it's the right color. It was not. It was not. This looks, when I'm doing flat colors like this, it looks so ugly until it doesn't that it's actually upsetting. I believe I could do it. I believe I can draw it and make it nice. I believe. I believe in myself. I have confidence, baby. I have confidence. I'm not confident in a lot of things, but if I'm confident in one thing, it's that I can make a cool drawing, if need be. If need be, I believe I could do it. I believe I could do it. Oh wait. All right, now I can. Ah, ah, ah. I get so confused when I'm doing. Oh, where's that line coming from? Okay, I get confused when I'm drawing. I just be getting confused. I'm just getting confused all the time. Alright. I feel like I'm doing a speed drawing. It's like at cons when you see like the artists do speed drawings and they're like so good, and I'm not saying that I am that. I'm just saying it's like scary. Like it's very scary when I watch those because I have anxiety for them, and now I feel anxiety when I'm streaming about doing a good drawing fast. Although there's a lot less pressure on me because I am not a famous artist. I am not a famous artist, so it's a lot less pressure. It's a lot less pressure. Thankfully, there's no pressure. I get to have fun. I always get anxiety though when I'm watching them do the speed drawings because I'm always like, what if they make a mistake? Although it wouldn't really matter. They could just restart. They could just restart. Not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. But I did think this was fun, and I figured if I just do the random generator, I could always get a new Pokemon. And there's so many cards for each Pokemon. You know, there's so many of them. So many little cards. I honestly have no idea where this thing's face is. I think, obviously, these are the eyes, but, like, something about it is just so weird to me. I don't know. This was not... The Pokemon designs are getting really weird. They're like, here's an apple. Here's just an apple, boy. Here's just an apple, boy. I don't like that color brown that I had. I want to fix it. I want to fix it. I want to fix it. I've got to fix it. Okay. It looks a little better at this color, I think. I want to add some shading on there. The blue. Okay, I think I have like this color. No. Nor. Okay. Something like this. It's so hard with this, like, DeviantArt style. Like, not DeviantArt style, that's... I don't know. It's like a caterpillar. It becomes a freaking cake. Not a cake, it becomes a pie. The people designing the in Sword and Shield were just like, who gives a fuck? Like, I feel like they just went in with the mentality of, like, whatever. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it is, you know, they made some choices. They made some choices. They said, it is gonna be what it is, and you're gonna deal with it. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it, and you're gonna accept it, whatever it is. Whatever it is, you will accept it. They made choices. Choices were made. Okay. I want to do... I have a lot left to do. I thought this was gonna be faster than it was. I like I like the baked pie one. That's my favorite. The baked pie. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I am doing this Pokemon, but in my style. So I'm just drawing. Well, one of my styles. I feel like I could draw a couple different types of ways usually, but I feel like it'd be fun to just redraw some Pokemon cards. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I don't know if I like doing this kind of, like, soft shading. I don't know. It's like soft shell shading or whatever it is. It's very DeviantArt to me, but, like, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm enjoying it. I don't know. It's very weird, because usually this type of shading... Oh my god! Thank you, thank you, thank you! You're goated. It's DeviantArt. It's DeviantArt style shading. I can't lie. It is very DeviantArt, but, like, kind of freaks with it. I kind of freaks with it. I think that I'm just losing my mind. I think I'm going insane. I think I'm going insane. I think I'm going nuts. Nutso benutso is what I always say. Why is this the wrong color? Ugh. Those were supposed to be darker. Deviant. Deviant art was a time, man. It was so scary to be an artist on deviant art. People were like, you're stealing my art, and all you did, like, if I drew this character and someone else drew this character, the person would DM me and be like, you're stealing my art and I want credit. And it was like, what? What? What are we talking about, bud? My problem with trees is I always just draw the bark too close together. I always put too much bark on my trees. Classic Stephanie Chi, too much bark on her trees. Classic. Original character, do not steal, but it would be like they consider anyone who drew like characters with like blue hair and green eyes stealing. Like they'd be like blue hair and green eyes. But you know what I'm saying? Anyone who looked like remotely like that character, they'd be like, actually you're stealing my character. Actually, you're stealing my art. And it was like, whoa. Calm down. Calm down. People would get so crazy. I mean, granted it was like 13-year-olds. It was just a wild environment. It was very well, and there was like no art etiquette yet, so it was just a weird environment. I remember the Mary Sue thing. Everyone would make the like most extreme Mary Sue characters ever, and we'd all just have to like cope with it. Everyone would be like, "This is my character who's perfect and wonderful." I mean, I was like really into that scene. I was like very into like OCs and like dumb shit like that. So I was in the trenches. I was in the trenches, boy. I was into it. I loved OCs. I loved making OCs. Yeah, people do still make Mary Sue's. I loved having OCs. That was a good time. That was so like freeing to just be able to make dumb stuff, you know? Just be able to make dumb stuff. I mean, there's no fun in it having a Mary Sue because it's like, why would you want your character to be perfect? I don't know. Something about having a Mary Sue just is not fun. Something about it is not fun. It's not very exciting when your character's perfect. Alright, what just happened? Alright, what just happened? I don't want it to be that dark. I don't want it to be that dark. And I also don't want it to be... I don't know. I don't like the bottoms of those. I don't want to stray too far from the original artwork, but I don't like the way that the trees have, like, fingers. Something about that is pissing me off. I don't really like that the tree has fingers. I would like to be in some RPG communities. I really am into, like, role-playing and stuff like that. Ugh. Not like that. Not sexual freak style. Just normal style. But, like, I'm into that, so I feel like I would like to get into that, but I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared that I will be, like, I don't know. I don't want to look stupid. I'm scared that I would get into RPG community and everyone would be, like, best friends and I'd be, like, the one loser who no one knew. I don't know how to do it. That's why I get scared of going to the D&D, like, meetups and stuff that my library has, because it's like, I imagine they're all friends with each other and I'd be the new guy. I want to join that. I want to join that. Let Dan know. Let Dan know. I would like to do a D&D. A D&D. I would like to do a D&D, please. One D&D for me, please. You know what? I'm gonna add some my gouache style shading. Maybe I'll. Oh wait, no, that's not that. Maybe I'll add some of that. See if that spiffies this up a little bit. Because it's so plain. See if that spiffies it up a little bit. I can just redraw the line. Yeah, that kind of does it. Yeah. I mean, I think that meeting new people is scary. No matter what, it's going to be scary, but, like, I think it definitely depends on your relationship with the group if it's good or not. So it's like you have to just try and do it with other, like, random people, but it's very scary. And also, if I was in a group chat and they were doing that, I would freaking mute the group chat. I would mute them. They would get a mute for me. I'm sorry. Because that would drive me insane while I was working. Ooh, that's so cute. I love that. That makes me very happy. That sounds very, very fun. I love that. I love that. That sounds like a good time. It sounds like you guys have a good freaking time. I am jealous. I'm just jealous of people who are in good like D&D groups. I feel like the problem would be there'd be people who didn't take it seriously, and I would take it very seriously, and I would go crazy, and I would get annoyed with people who were like clearly just like taking the piss out of it. You know what I mean? Which sounds annoying. I feel like that's why you need to find an appropriate group for you, because you need to find out like some people don't want to take it seriously and some people do. So I feel like you have to be with the right people. You have to be with the right people. You have to be with people you vibe with. Gots to be with people you vibe with. Yeah, I mean, I love having friends and I love being outgoing. You're right. It's the meeting people that's actually scary. It's the meeting that's a little frightening. It's the meeting because it's like you just don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what you could say around certain people. Some people are more sensitive about certain things. You don't know like their humor. It's just scary. But it always works out good. I've never regretted introducing myself to people. I've never regretted it. It's just one of those things that it's before you do it, it always feels very scary. I'm trying to to see what those little dots are, and I think they're just petals. I think those are petals. I think those are petals. I don't know why the trees have lost every single petal on them, but you know. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there when she drew this. She drew this. This is like a more recent card, which is nice because it looks like it's a traditional art piece, like the original. So it's nice that they still have that. Like this looks traditional. That looks traditional. Um, I can't guess. I can't guess. I would say their guest was Satan. I mean, I don't know who that would be. I have no idea. I could not tell you. I could not tell you. I think Dumb and Dumber is also my favorite movie. So like Jesus would have great taste if his favorite movie was. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jesus would have great taste if his favorite movie was Dumb and Dumber, because I love Dumb and Dumber. It's such a banger. It's such a banger. This is harder than I thought. I thought this would be very easy going into it, and it is harder than expected. Dumb and Dumber rules. It was Satan. I knew it was Satan. I could tell it would be Satan. That's the only part. That doesn't surprise me. I knew it was going to be Satan. I did not know his favorite movie was going to be Passion of the Christ. Passion of the Christ is such a crazy movie. It makes me cry. It makes me cry. That sounds like something like the evangelical church would put out, like saying that it's bad to watch movies about Jesus or something. Thanks, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's always it's just I just hate these purple. We need a dumb emote. We need a dumb emote. I need to come up with one. I just hate these first layers. It always looks silly. It always looks dumb. It always looks dumb. Whenever I see that picture with those hands next to it, I'm like, okay, I gotta go wizard mode. I gotta go wizard mode. I gotta go sicko wizard mode. I have a couple of these picked out. I literally was like, these cards will be super fast. They'll be super quick, and they're gonna be quicker than like a full illustration, but like less quick than anticipated. I think. I also don't know. There's like nothing. There's like too many leaves, but I don't want to make it like all leaves. I don't want to make it so many leaves. There's a lot of leaves going on in this drawing. There's a lot of leaves. I gotta figure it out. But I will push through. I will push through. I have to push through every. Oh, angel drawing. Oh, not angel drawing. Angel emote. Hallelujah. Um, yeah. This is very leafy. Like this. Do you see this one? It's just lots of dots. Lots of dots. Maybe there'll be like one or two in here, but like I don't want to make it like too many. I have to see. I have to see. I want to ask this illustrator why were all the trees dropping so many leaves? Why was there so many leaves on the ground, lady? Ooh, movie club, hell yeah! Oh, no cheese. Oh, movie club is awesome. I highly suggest Dumb and Dumber. I suggest Dumb and Dumber because it's so funny. It's so good. Everyone likes Dumb and Dumber. It's so good. I don't have any good suggestions. I don't have any good suggestions. My suggestions are all going to be stupid because I like stupid movies. My suggestions would all be dumb. You should watch Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber is legitimately one of the funniest movies ever, and it really holds up today. It really holds up. Yeah, it depends on what genre. If you're looking for like horror or something, I would say watch Evil Dead 2 if you're looking for horror. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, nor Human Centipede. That's another great recommendation. Go with Human Centipede. Surely that won't get your club closed down. Surely that won't happen. Surely that won't happen. That definitely would not happen. Why is it doing this? Why is it doing that? I'm just trying to do this. I'm just trying to oh good heavens. I'm just trying to like cover these spots and it refuses to let me. It's like absolutely not. Absolutely not because I'm going to make it look more like leaves. More like leaves. More like leaves. Okay. Put some shapes down. I don't know what their original artist intent was with these leaves. I don't know. But I want to finish it. I can't just quit. I told myself I was going to do this. I cannot quit. I cannot quit. Yeah, I would not show the Avengers. I think you should do Evil Dead 2 for horror if you're going to do anything with horror because I love it. And if you want to make people laugh, I would do Dumb and Dumber because Dumb and Dumber is funny. Dumb and Dumber is funny. I don't know. I went to a movie club in college, and I can't remember what we watched. I just remember it was always like random. I think that eventually the members of the group started picking it. So I think it was like we would all pick it as a group eventually. So I think you only have to pick the first couple because eventually the group is going to want to pick. Like I think we took turns at some point, which was very fun. It was very fun. I loved being in a lot of groups in college. I loved it. That was awesome. Like I would always any club I could join in college, I tried to join because it was a good way to meet people, but it was also a like it was just nice to do stuff. It was a nice mental break from school. It was a nice mental break. We needed that. I wish I started a club. I was too shy. Good on you for starting a club. That's pretty goated. That's pretty freaking goated. That's you deserve a a high five. Yeah, it's good about it's a good way to make friends and like meet people. So I think that's a good part of it. I mean my school was not super academically rigorous, but it was a lot of work with art stuff because it was an art school and that's all we did and that was like a lot of work. And it was small. All my classes had like 10 kids at max. Most of my classes had like 5 kids in it, so it was hard to make friends. So I get it. So I'm very proud of you for doing that. I'm proud of you for being brave because you're braver than I was because I wanted to start clubs and I never had the courage to do it. So I'm proud of you. I never thought party schools, honestly, party schools, I've been to party schools, like I've visited party schools. I never thought they were a good way to make lifelong friends. Like I have lifelong friends from art school because I was in such small classes, but I feel like party schools, you made a lot of like temporary friends, but they weren't lifelong friends. It was just like people you drink with. Maybe that's cope, but it didn't feel like you'd make a lot of lifelong friends. I mean, it didn't feel like I don't know. Did you make a lot of lifelong friends? I don't think so. That's hell yeah, that's awesome. I'm legitimately so proud of you. I think that's really cool. I think that is very cool because you're going to meet so many new people and like you said, it's a good way to make friends for other people. Like no one it's a good way to make people feel included. Cuz I would just show up to those things and it was you just start talking to people and you make friends like that. So it's a good way to make people feel more included. If you're willing to be the one, then you should be the one. If you know, you should do it. You should do it. You'll probably make someone's school year a whole lot better. You'll make them have a good school year. A much better school year because they'll have friends. Um, Food prison. What the hell is a food prison? What the hell is a food prison? Yeah, no, it's nice to make people feel included. That always feels good. I've always liked when I could make someone who wasn't like super like didn't have a lot of friends feel more included. Because I've been on both sides of that, and it really sucks to not have a lot of friends. So I get it. So I always wanted to make people feel that way. It is a nice feeling. It's kind of selfish. Sometimes I think of those things and I'm like, it's like, oh, the platform. Yeah, I remember that one. Okay, I was confused, but I know the movie you're talking about. I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah, it's just nice to make people feel included. Oh no, it's like one of those things that like whenever it feels almost selfish because it makes you feel good. Like helping people does always make me feel good, and then it's like, damn, maybe I'm selfish because I just want the rush. But I think that I do it for good reasons. When I try to be a nice person, I do try. I try my best. No one's perfect, but try my best. Oh, try my best. The platform was a really weird movie. It was very weird, and it frustrated me and it grossed me out seeing all that food. All that freaking food, man. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs has a beautiful art style. It has like a very underrated art style. It's freaking gorgeous. It's freaking gorgeous. It's lovely. It's a lovely art style. Big heads. I love like the way that it's animated. I think it's really pretty. I went to go see it. Oh my god. I went to go see it in college with this movie group. Actually, it wasn't a movie group, but it was like a club where we did like we went and saw movies together, like in the theaters. And there was a girl in the group who like had an eating disorder, so she did not eat. And I knew this because I was told this, and we all just were like supposed to ignore it. And I was an idiot, so I sat next to her, and I was like trying to get her to order popcorn. I was like, "Why don't you order popcorn? Why don't you order popcorn?" And then when we were going in there, and then I sat next to her, and I was eating popcorn. And I kept offering her my popcorn, and afterwards I felt so stupid because they specifically were like, "Just leave her alone. Don't pressure her." And I was like doing that the whole time. I felt so bad. I felt horrible. I just didn't remember, honestly. I just didn't remember. I felt very bad. That is my trauma around Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I was just pressuring this poor girl to eat. I was like, why aren't you getting popcorn? I was screaming it so loud in front of everyone because I was like a popcorn fiend. I still am a popcorn fiend. If I'm at the movies, I gotta have popcorn. I've gotta have popcorn at the freaking movies, man. Popcorn is so tasty. Popcorn is so tasty. She was at the Food of Falling from the Sky movie, so like maybe she should have skipped that freaking trip or something. I don't know. With butter, man. I was like shoving it in her hands. I was like, take the popcorn, and she was like, no, thank you. I mean, it was my bad. It was my bad. I just didn't remember. I just thought she was skinny. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I didn't remember. I just thought she was a skinny legend. I just thought she was a skinny legend. That probably sounds really bad, but you know, I hope she's doing better now. It was many years ago. I hope she's doing much better. Everyone was in freaking anorexic in art school. It was like every other person because everyone had the like in their mind that like artists are all super skinny. It was like a weird thing, especially at that time, like 2014. It was like a weird trend where you're like, you want to be like twee and skinny and artistic, and it was stupid. Ketchup powder? Do they sell that in movie theaters or in Canada? That sounds very Canadian. That sounds like something Seth Rogen would put on his popcorn. Ketchup powder. Ketchup powder. It was the trope. Like everyone wanted to be like a starving artist, super skinny, and like, and then I was like torturing these poor kids because I was like, eat with me, and they were like, no, no. That sounds incredibly Canadian. We do not have that here, but it does sound good. Did you know Pikachu's favorite food is ketchup? I'm sure every single person in the world knows this, but just to tie it into some mons, just to tie it into some mons. I think this is coming out better. I was worried it was looking like shit, and it kind of isn't looking great, but it's coming out better now. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I think this is a fun idea. Oops, got a speck. I got a speck. Oopsie. I'm glad I didn't give up on it. I need to just push myself through drawing sometimes. Sometimes I gotta push myself through drawings, even if they're not coming out good. Even if they're not coming out good, I have to push myself. Cause I'm the type where I get to the ugly phase and I'm like, no, and then I'm like, wait, no, no, that's not good. That's not good. Literally, that's exactly what it was like in 2014 in art school. It was literally just Tumblr school. It was just Tumblr school. I went to Tumblr school. That's what it felt like. 2014 was just everyone was like, I want to be as skinny as possible and I want to be a cool starving artist. And it was like really funny because all these kids doing the starving artist things. Do I look like I'm starving? Let's be honest, I'm not starving. Um, they all They were all really rich. Like, they all had super rich parents. And I was like, okay. You don't have to starve. You can just order food. You can just order food. Your parents got money. Your parents got money. And they would all hide it. And I was like, it's not a big deal. It's not a bad thing to have rich parents. Like, they would act like it was a bad thing. But maybe, I don't understand. Maybe it made them self-conscious because they didn't want to be, like, known for that. But one of their dads was, like, a famous movie producer. And they were always like, I'm not a Nepo baby. And I was like, you're in film school and your dad is a really famous film producer. But okay. They get the reverse freshman 15. The reverse freshman 15. Hell yeah. Wait, I'm goaded phase. That's literally what it's like. It's like, this looks like shit, this looks like shit, and then it's like, wait, I'm goaded. Wait, I'm goaded. Not that this is a particularly goaded piece, but you just gotta push through the I'm not goaded to eventually reach the goaded. To eventually reach the goaded. I remind myself that I'm drawing. Freshman 15 is when you get to college and gain 15 pounds. But in art school, because everyone was like anorexic, everyone was like losing a ton of weight because everyone was like refusing to eat. Meanwhile, I was in the cafeteria and I was getting like 6 donuts at a time. I was getting like the freshman 700. I would because it was my first time where I could just go ham. And one time I bought so many donuts, and apparently my card declined, and the guy who owned the place chased me down the next day, and because he knew me, and he was like, you have to pay for all those donuts, girl. And I was like, oh shit. I still remember the taste of those donuts. They were chocolate glazed donuts, and I would eat several every break, and they must have been 1,500 calories. They were like this big. Oh my god. And he literally remembered my face because I was there getting donuts so often. He was like, ma'am, your card declined. You must pay for the donuts. You must pay for the donuts. It was the freshman 50. I was going kind of ham. I was excited. I was just excited. I was in art school. I was in New York. I could eat whatever junk I wanted. And I paid the price. I paid the price. I was rotund. I was in my Kirby phase. He literally, that's what he did. He was like, donuts girl, donuts girl. Girl who comes here 3 times a day and gets these massive donuts and eats them all. And then one time after I had been doing that for a while, I was pointing out this other girl who was I thought she was super cute, and I was like, wow, she's awesome. She's so cute, and she's such a good artist. And I said this to my friend who was from Korea, and she was like, that could be you if you just started using a treadmill. And I was like, but she was right. She was low-key right. That's the thing about the foreign exchange students was they just said whatever was the truth. They get shit for being harsh, but like, that wasn't harsh. They were just speaking the truth, man. She was just speaking the damn truth. I had to get on a treadmill. I did not. I just kept eating donuts, but she was speaking the truth. Yeah, once you're away from your parents and you can cook, you're either gonna gain a bunch of weight or lose a bunch of weight. It's impossible not to do one or the other. I love donuts. I freaking love donuts. Donuts are a dangerous food for me because I will just go crazy with those motherfuckers. I love donuts. Like I love the Entenmann prepackaged ones. They're like yellow cake with chocolate. They're like yellow cake with chocolate coating. Oh my god, they're so good. I literally can't buy them because I will eat them all in like one day. I cannot keep them in my house. It's actually, it would be wrong to keep them in my house. It would be violent to myself. It would be like self-harm. I love donuts. Donuts are goated. I don't know which culture invented donuts, but they're goated. Goated with the sauce. Goated with the sauce. I think it was, I don't know who invented them. I honestly couldn't. I'm sure they've been around forever, so. I love glazed. I love glazed chocolate. Oh my god. Glazed chocolate, that sounds freaky, but you know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. I just love my glazed chocolate donuts. I love them. That sounds disgusting, but you guys know what I'm saying. I hate the word glazed. I hate the word glazed. See, this is okay, I shouldn't have drawn that bright color right there. I don't like that one. Okay. All right. I'm learning. John, Mr. Donut himself, is that true, or did you make that up? Were they truly invented by John Donut? Mr. Donut himself? I don't know. Whoever invented them, they rock. I love Munchkins, too. Munchkins are great. Huh. I mean, I feel like that kind of makes sense. There's something I could see. Anyone with a fryer could just make them. Oh my god, do you guys have Zeppelis? I don't know if any of you guys have ever had Zeppelis, but they're freaking very tasty. They are very tasty. I like Zeppelis. Captain, my captain. Captain, my captain. Captain, my captain. What is that from? That's from that really sad movie where he kills himself at the end. Um, what's the name of that movie? Captain, my captain. Frick. Does anyone know the movie I'm talking about, or does it sound like an insane person? It's got Robin Williams. Oh, Captain, my captain. Dead Poet Society. That movie's so sad. That's part of the reason I went to art school. That movie literally pushed me to go to art school, which my dad probably is like, I hate you, Robin Williams. I hate you. I hate you. But, you know, that movie literally pushed me to go to art school because he was like, you got to do what you're passionate about. You got to do what you're passionate about. Life is so short. And I still, no matter how much I struggle, I still agree with that. I still agree. You got to go with your passion. You got to go with your passions. And I'm not even a writer, but I just spoke to me. It spoke to me. You gotta go with your passions. You've got to. You don't have a choice. Life is so short, man. Ah! Okay. Alright. That was too scary. That was too scary. Alive poets. I wish he was alive at the end. I wish. I really wish that. The Alive Poet Society doesn't hit quite as hard. Doesn't hit quite as hard. Oopsie, I'm making it all red. I'm making it all red. Oh, I have that color fill thing on. I love any Robin Williams movie, honestly. Robin Williams movies just slap. They just slap. Let me get rid of that. Merge this. Let me merge this. I don't know. I feel obviously the original is significantly better, but I feel like mine's getting there. I mean, every movie he's ever done, there's no bad Robin Williams movie. I just don't believe it to be true. I've never seen a bad Robin Williams movie. It hasn't happened for me. It hasn't happened for me. Jumanji is goated. Aladdin, he's amazing as Aladdin. Honestly, Will Smith's Aladdin was also really good in the live action. He also, I think, did a really good job. Will Smith, regardless of whatever issues he's got going on, is a good actor. But he did pretty good as well. He did pretty good. There's someone screaming at the top of their lungs outside, and I just got very scared. It sounds like they're attacking people. It sounds like they're going like, ah! Yeah. Good Will Hunting. Good Will Hunting is my movie, because I feel like, I've had people tell me in my life, they're like, I'm just waiting for you to, like, just show up at your house one day and you be gone. Because they're like, you're just like, this is when I was at home at my parents. They were like, you're just gonna be gone one day. And I was like, yeah. There's like a crackhead. It sounds like there's always crackheads outside of my apartment. There probably is, because they're breaking into cars and stuff. Like, not right now, but there was someone doing that 2 days ago. I think that Robin Williams is just like a legend. I mean, I don't think that. I know that he is just like a legend. He's just a goat. He's just a freaking goat. A true goat. A true master of the craft. It's so weird because he plays, when you watch him in movies, like, I feel this whenever I watch like a movie with like a young, like, not young, but like a really manly is the word I was looking for. I don't know why I said young. I feel like I'm always like, wow, that guy's so tough. And then I'm like, wait, no, that's a theater kid. Like, all these guys are just theater kids. It's very weird to think about. They're just theater kiddies. They're just theater guys. Like, the Sopranos, they're theater guys. It's so weird. It is very strange to consider. It is very strange. I don't like it. They're just theater bros. I mean, I don't really mind that. I think that if you tell the joke good, it's okay. I think that he was such a goat in every aspect of his life that if he stole a joke or two, that's okay. If he stole a joke or two, you know, that's fine. I'm cool with that. He's just, because he was such a good actor and he seemed like such a nice guy, you know? He can steal a joke. Tupac was a theater dork. Tupac was a theater dork. He was an artsy dude. He was an artsy little dude. Yeah, they was gonna say, it's just funny because I'm like, Al Pacino, like, tough looking dude, and then I'm like, wait, he's a theater bro. He's literally a theater kid. Tupac's, like, growing up was very interesting, like, because I've seen his like clips from when he was in like acting school and stuff, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? It's very, I don't know. People are multifaceted. Multifaceted. They're very interesting. People are very interesting. He seemed. He seemed. He seemed very wise. He seemed like a wise guy, not in like a mean way. He like not in like a wise guy way. Like, he seemed like he had a lot of wisdom. Um, I think Robert De Niro seems very up his own ass. Hello, you were very kind. Hello, hello, hello. Robert De Niro seems a little up his own bum bum, for me, for my taste. I don't know. I don't know enough about him, but it's not even just political stuff. Like I don't care about the political stuff, but it just seems like he's like thinks he's like so cool, and that drives me crazy. Relax, bro. Relax, relax, bro. He seems a little lame, and it sucks because he's such a good actor. And but I do hate when people are like try to take away from how talented someone is just because they suck as a person. It's like I think Robert De Niro sucks as a person, but he's a very talented actor, very good at what he does. So I mean, and his movies are usually pretty good. It just seems like he's annoying. It just seems a little annoying. I can't believe those guys are still making babies. Like enough, enough. You don't gotta still be making babies. Stop making babies. No more babies for you guys. No more babies for you guys. I mean, you think he's overrated? I think he's very good. I think he's good. I mean, I don't think he's a good person. I think he's a very good actor. No more babies. No more babies. You should not be 85 years old making a baby. That's cruel to the child. Like, the poor kid is not going to know their parent, you know? It's cruel to the kid because it's like they're going to be dead when the kid's like 10 years old. It's just sad. It is not nice. I'm sure the kid is happy to be here. I'm not saying like, once the kid is conceived, the kid's conceived, but I don't think they should be I don't know. They can't afford birth control. They can't afford birth control. Come on. Come on, these guys. Well, it's also I think the women are probably getting pregnant on purpose, which is also not a nice thing to do because no one thinks about the kid. No one considers the fact that it's like an actual human being that they're making, you know? They're like, "Oh, here's my money." Like I think the same thing with all these people having Elon's babies. They're like so excited to be the women having his kids. I don't know what I said. I think that they're also just as bad because they're probably doing it for financial reasons and they're not thinking about the person, the fact that there will be a person. I think they can't resist the fact that he's very very wealthy. I think they can't resist that one simple fact. He is a wealthy man. He's a wealthy man. I know. I follow this artist, and her dad used to. Okay, I thought that said it wrong, and I was like, did I say something else? No, I think that they are have got to take some responsibility. It's the same thing with Elon, though. Like, if you're having a kid with Elon Musk for financial reasons, you suck because you know damn well that that kid is not going to have a dad in their life. Because like, Elon is not hanging out with his kids, so like that's not going to happen. You don't care. You're just doing it for the money, which is gross. Is gross. And apparently he takes away the money anyways because he like took away the money from that St. Cloud. That's what I thought was so dumb when that girl was like that St. Cloud girl. She was like I have to sell my cars because Elon changed his support. I was like, okay, regardless, you're still probably making a shit ton of money. And also, child support is for the child. Child support is not for you, you know? Child support is for the kid. If you can't afford to live, that's not good. Like, if you have a kid, you know? That doesn't make any sense. Like, she was making it like, oh, I can't afford to live now because he took away the child support. And I was like, well, what were you going to do without him? It's very strange. And child support is for the kid. It's not for the adult woman. I mean, granted, there's so many like NBA player wives or whatever who use it for themselves. So it's not like uncommon that people do that. It's probably what most people do. But if I have a child, I will support it with Pokemon drawings, and so my child will just simply not eat. My child will simply starve because I'll be like, no, little child, I'm going to teach you the beauty of making art and selling it. And then they'll be like, but mom, I'm hungry. And I'll be like, shut up, kid, shut your mouth, shut your mouth. This is fun. Did not turn out exactly how I was thinking it would, like this drawing, but I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Although I need to keep doing this. I'm having fun. I think that this is a nice way of like ah what is this happening? What? I'm just trying to like pick up whatever. I'll just draw over it. Whatever. Whatevers. This is fun. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like whatever your passion is, those kids are bound to be dragged to it. Like those kids, if you love baseball, yeah, your kids are going to a lot of baseball games. They'll like it when you like it, I think. They'll like what you like. Although my parents always took me to races and stuff like that and forced me to race and I did not want to be doing that. But you oh wait, let me see something. Your kid will end up doing whatever you like. Your kid will end up doing whatever you like. So you can drag them to as many baseball games as you want. You can drag them wherever you want. I mean, I would not take my kids somewhere that I knew was not child appropriate. I think a lot of people also don't. They're like, I have a kid now, so everywhere should be appropriate for my kid, and it's like, no, that's stupid. That's stupid. Not every place in the world should be appropriate for your kid. That's pointless. But I think that like some people are like, oh, now this rock concert should be appropriate for my 4-year old, and it's like, wait, you're the one who chose to get pregnant. No. I'm gonna bring my kids to art museums and I'm gonna make them know a bunch of artists and they're gonna be like, I don't even like art. And I'm like, shut up, Timmy. Shut up. You'll like what I tell you to like, little Timmy. You're gonna like what I tell you to like. And they'll be like, please, I'm begging. Sorry, I'm not picking my nose. Whenever I do this, I feel like it looks like I'm picking my nose. I'm not. I'm not picking my nose. See, I don't know what to put back here because on this drawing it's like squiggles. But I'll just put more leaves back there, I guess. I guess I'll put more leaves back there. I guess I'll put some leaves. My drawing is definitely much less leafy. I'm not stiffing my fingers, I swear. I'm not. I'm just trying to rub my nose. I'm just trying to rub my dang nose. I'm just trying to rub my nose. I think that I wouldn't take my kid anywhere that I feel like, there could be a big crush of people at. That would scare me too much, or too many people around where I can't, like, fully keep my eyes on my kid. I'd wait till they were older. Because I would just be too scared to have my kid, like, run away on me. Or get, lost in a crowd. So I feel like I would probably not take my baby to sporting events. Probably not. Maybe when they're a little older and they can, like, I don't know. I get very anxious. I would have my kid on one of those leashes. People get mad at parents for doing that, but I feel like if it keeps your kid safe, like, why is that a bad thing? Why is that a bad thing if it keeps your baby safe? That should be the goal. The goal is to keep the kids safe, man. The goal is just to keep the kids safe. The goal is to not lose your child. Like, when I see parents with little toddlers at Disney with those leashes, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Because it's like, it's scary. There's so many people around, and it just takes one freak to grab your kid. Baby leashes don't bother me. I get them. I can imagine the scenarios in which I would want to use a baby leash. Like, when I see them at Disney, it makes sense to me, and I think that it's smart. It's better to look kind of dumb than it is to be worried because your child got away from you. Like, if your kid, and little toddlers are so fast. I've seen toddlers running and their dad is like a full grown man and he's chasing them and he can't even reach them. It's like some random stranger is able to grab him. I yeah, I worry about bringing kids, if you bring kids to stuff like that, them getting lost. I just worry about kids getting lost anywhere because it's like traumatizing. I think putting kids on a leash is fine. I'm pro kid leash. I'm sorry, I'm pro kid leash. I am pro kid leash. I think that if it's better to get your kid not lost. I don't care if my kid looks stupid or I look stupid if my kid is safe. I'm pro leash. I'm pro leash only up until a certain point. I'm not saying put your 15-year-old on a leash or put your 10-year-old or even your 8 years old, but I'm talking like a 2 or 3 year old toddler. You can tell them rules and stuff all you want with like a little toddler, but like if they're 2 years old, they're not listening. If they want to run and they see something in a store or something that they like, they're just gonna go. they're just gonna go because they're babies, you know. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm 30, but to me, when I see them at Disney and it's like little toddlers, and I see how quick they can get away and how fast they can run, I get why. I get the leash. I get the leash. I understand the leash. I think the leash is morally okay. I think what you do to protect your kids is your business. You know. No, I'd prefer to walk. I am fully grown. All right, I think that this is my interpretation of this Pokemon card. I think that's my interpretation. I could put more leaves. I guess I should put more leaves because the original one has more leaves, but like I don't know if I love that it's like fully leafed out. I don't want to keep anyone on a leash unless they're my toddler. If I have a toddler, I will keep the toddler on a leash. My toddler will probably go on a leash, but I don't think. I think, with the exception of a tiny toddler, we should all be walking separately and independently. We should all be separate, independent adults. We should all be able to function. I don't. I'm not. I'm not putting anyone on a leash. A freak on a leash. Okay, a freak on a leash. Sure, freaks can be on leashes. I don't even have that many leashes, guys. I can't keep you on leashes because I don't have enough leashes. I just don't have enough leashes, man. I don't have enough. I don't have enough. I'll put one more back here. I don't have enough. I was listening to so much Limp Bizkit in my car going to my parents' house a couple days ago. I was going crazy. I was going ham. I was going ham. I was just really listening to break stuff over and over and over, and it was like, it's just one of those days. That's what I was listening to. That's what I was listening to. There are so many corn references in every chat I do because I'm always talking about eating corn. I'm always talking about eating corn. I hate that their name is corn. Did you guys ever see the story of the baby that was named legally named corn? Like they messed up a to an N, and so instead of Cora, they named it corn, and they had to get it changed like legally because the baby was named corn. That's extremely funny. Um, Good evening. I am fantastic. I drew my interpretation of the Applin card. I drew how I interpret it. I think it needs a little more, but I don't know if I should keep going. I'm very happy with it though. It's for being not, for being kind of a weird card. I'm happy with it. Granted, I could probably add some stuff to make it a little better, but maybe I'll add some maybe I'll add some cool like just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks. No, I don't think everybody sucks. I think everybody rocks. So I can't subscribe to that. I can't subscribe. Oh, I can't subscribe. I don't know. I don't ever wake up like that. Thank you. I'm pretty peaceful. When I wake up, I'm like everybody's good. I wake up in a good mood. I wake up in a good mood most days. I'm pretty blessed. I'm pretty blessed. I never wake up angry. I'd be very sad if I woke up angry. I wake up angry or I wake up happy and I go to bed scared. That's my typical day. That's my typical day. Go to bed and wake up with two drastically different emotions. I'm like hopeful in the mornings, and then at night I'm like, the future's scary. The future's too scary. It's just one of those days where you don't want to. Oh, this is kind of a nice brush. It's like kind of simple, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. All right, I think I just got to add one more thing, and then I did my Applin. I did my Applin. I think give him like that. I think he's a weird Pokemon. I think he's very strange. I think he's a very strange little Pokemon, but you know, you know, just one of those days. All right. All right, I think this one's done. I feel that. I don't see. I wake up very hopeful for the future. I feel like the future is always gonna be like hopeful. But I'm excited when I wake up. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just I get scared as the day goes on. Something about the dark, like it's getting dark right now. It gives me anxiety. I get anxiety in the dark. In the dark. In the dark. I sound like I'm from Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Yeah, I mean, if you sleep a good sleep, then you should wake up happy. I wake up every single morning next to my cats, so I'm always happy. I get to wake up next to beautiful, sweet kitties every single day. Every single day, I get to wake up next to kitties. Next to kitties. Okay, this one's done. I don't know. Should I keep it on this background or should I, maybe it's not done. I just want to give it some more. It just the floor is so plain, but like I also don't want it to be covered in leaves like in the original. You like being in the dark? You're brave. You're braver than I. I get scared. I get spooked. I get spooked. Am I being abducted by an octopus? Oh no. Oh no. Joji! Joji! Slow dancing in the dark. I get your reference. I get your reference. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I hope I don't get abducted by an octopus. That's like the worst. That's like the worst thing that could happen right now. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. Oh, I should probably put some stuff behind it. I feel like that it needs that. I feel like it needs that. It looks too plain back here, like in this little crevice. In this little crevice. I hate when I leave something and I can tell that it's like not meant to be left. Oh, I also don't like that though. I also don't like that. Maybe I'll do like that. Oh, or not. Or not. Or not. Or not. What are those? What are those? I don't know. When I'm in the dark, I get very anxious. I used to love drawing in the dark and stuff. I used to think it was the best thing ever. And then I stopped and then I was like, "Oh, this gives me severe anxiety." What the hell are even those? These are just like leaves. I don't even know what these are. But they fill up the space and they help mimic the original, I guess. I guess. I don't know. Now it's too many of them. I think I liked it better before, but I'm gonna get rid of those weird dot ones. I'm gonna get rid of these. What are those? What are those? Chad has been abducted? Oh no. We've all been abducted by the freaking octopus, guys. Frick. Frick. Oh my god, I should draw a wormy. I should draw a wormy. I should draw a worm. Alright. Alright, there's my interpretation of this Pokemon card. I did it. I did it. Oh, a worm and apple? Worm and Applin. There should be a Pokemon that's like a worm coming out, like the worm and apple, but the worm is the Pokemon. And the apple's like his body. Well, this is kind of what that is, actually. This is kind of a worm. No, this is like exactly what that is. What am I talking about? This is what it is. Because this is the eyes and that's the little body down there. I'm like rubbing my screen and no one can see it. That's what that is. So let me crop this. I don't know when I share this if I should share it as a like with the original. I was like poking my screen. I was like rubbing it with my pencil, trying to show you guys what I was talking about, but I made a mistake. Oh, I made a mistake. Crop this. Crop it. I'm just gonna tag Pokemon and be like, hey, do you want an artist that you can pay almost nothing to that does work that's worse than what you currently have? I'm your guy. I'm your guy. I'm your man. If you need that, I'm your man. I'm your man. Instead of this one, I think... That's so sad, Iron Overlord. No, life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. I think I'm going to do a worm. Maybe I'll do another one of those. Hold on. I'll see. Because I saved 2 of them, and I want to see how long the other one is going to take me. If it will take me a long time or not. I'll save that one for tomorrow. I'll save that one. I'm gonna do... Maybe I'll do Slimy from Sesame Street on a plaque. I think that's what I'll do. Because I actually made one of those, so I will paint one. Oh, I hate when it's like blindingly bright. Okay. It blinds me. I don't know why they make it so bright. I mean, obviously I know why, but still. Still. They don't have to. They don't have to. They could make it lighter. Okay. This is just gonna be the part where it's like the wood grain. So excuse that it's gonna look kind of ugly. Excuse that it's actually... I'll leave that for right now. And then I'm gonna draw the worm. Slimy is orange and yellow. Okay. Orange and yellow. So does anyone have any plans for this weekend? Anyone got any fantastic plans? I do not. I do not. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I don't think so. I think my weekend is going to be very boring. I think I'm going to have a very boring weekend. Oh, I think I'm going to watch Harry Potter again, as usual. As usual. I like to watch Harry Potter. I don't think Slimy has a mouth, or if he does, it's not there. Um, Trying to look and see where it is. Work, yeah. I think that the days of people having like 9 to 5s and not working weekends is long since gone. Maybe that's normal for like different groups of people, but I don't know anyone who has that really. I don't really know anyone who has like a 9 to 5 they and then they only work weekdays. I don't think I know anyone. That's like fancy people. That's like fancy people. And not saying you guys aren't fancy, but you know what I mean. That's like real fancy people. Real fancy. What do you usually do on Easter? I mean, not that it. I mean, I get that sucks, but like maybe it's not that big a deal if you don't usually do too much on Easter. Because my family doesn't do too much. Ooh, that's great. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. That was like part of my major. I like focused on children's book illustration. So, I think that's pretty friggin' wonderful. Oh, I think that's pretty friggin' wonderful. I love children's book illustration. Yeah, once you have to do once you like commit to something, you got to do it. You got to see it through, my boy. You got to see it through, my boy. I don't know if watching me draw is fancy. I'm not very fancy at it. I do it like the dumbest ways possible. But I'm glad you feel that way. I'm glad you feel that way. I that happens to me a lot of times where I agree to do something and I don't want to do it, but I just know that I always have to. If I promise people that I'm going to do something, I always try to pull through. I always do my best because I feel guilty if I don't. So I'm proud of you. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Well, maybe you could still go unless you're working all day. Maybe you could still go it for night or something. But you know, work is work. You'll make your money, which is nice. You make your money. It's better to not make promises if you can't keep them. That's the wise thing to do. If you can't keep a promise, just don't make a promise. It's better to disappoint people in one way than the other. It's better to do it that way. It's better. It's better. It's better. This is going to have. This is very silly drawing. This is a very silly drawing. It's going to have. He's got his big eye. His big eye. Right there. And then. Maybe I will merge these two, but maybe I will just cut this like that. I'll just cut it because I want him to look like he's like taxidermied, not taxidermied, but like just like being held up on the wall by sticks or something. However they hold it. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. I mean, that's a lot of people have to work holidays. It sucks, but it is what it is. It's just part of life. You make the best of it, though. You'll make the best of it. You'll figure it out. I should draw Bert and Ernie at some point. If I cannot believe I draw all these drawings, like Pokemon drawings, which is not my passion, and I'd never draw Bert and frickin' Ernie, which is my passion. Like, what the hell's wrong with me? Yellow. Okay, I had to just check. I had to just check. I don't know anything about sports, but go team. Go team. Go team. Go team. I think it's interesting that everyone, sports people usually like all sports. Like, sports people usually like football, basketball, hockey. They like it all. They like it all. I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised. I would think that you'd be like, oh, I only like one. I only like the one. But nope. Seems like you guys like them all. Seems like you like them all. Hello. I could try, but it would be very cartoony. It would be very cartoony. It would be very, very simple little cartoony. Little dude. It would be a happy little guy, though. Happy little guy. Alright. I will just draw the shading. The shading. And this is like super simple, but I want to draw Slimy. Thank you! I hope your week is going well, too. I hope your week is going fantastic. I appreciate you saying that, and I hope you're having a wonderful week yourself. We're nearing the weekend, baby. Not that the weekend is going to be that crazy, but it is nice to get there. Something about the feeling of the weekend, even if it's, like, nothing actually changing, it's just nice that the weekend is coming. It just feels nice. It just feels nice. I don't know. I don't know why, but it does. It does. It feels good. It feels good. Oh, well, you're getting a fat check, so it's gonna be worth it once you get your check, and it's delicioso. Overtime sucks, but then you get your check, and it's like, okay, never mind, never mind. Slimy. I'm drawing slimy. Sorry, I just got excited because I just got the colors right. I just got the colors right. I got excited. Oh, I got excited. Oh no, your internet went out. No. Yeah. I think that yeah, Easter is time and a half, I'm guessing, so it's kinda goated. That's kind of goated. Worm. The best worm. He's the best freaking worm. Oh, oh gosh. He's gonna be the best worm. He probably shouldn't have that light in his eyes considering he's going to be deceased. But you know what? You know what? It happens. It happens. I want him to look cute. I want him to look cute. Worm. Worm. Wormy, 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 wormy. Okay. Now I should draw... I should put the, like, shading on behind him. So this is very simple. Just shade behind him. It's the... drawing the, it's those damn, like, the lines in the wood that's a little more complicated. It's just so hard to get them perfect, but it'll be good once it gets there. Once it gets there, it'll be good. Wormy, wormy, wormy. Slimy. Penis, penis, penis. Penis, penis, penis. Was that awesome? Was that fantastic? Was that goated? Was that goated with the freaking sauce or what? Alright. I'm also gonna do, like this kind of a line around the whole bottom of it. And then do a clipping mask on that. Okay, that's good. And then now I must do not come. Do not come. I don't even know what she was talking about referring to. Like, I could not even kind of guess what she was actually discussing in that clip. But it's a classic forever. It's classic Kamala. I could not even guess what she was talking about. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm surprised she was talking about immigrants. I'm very surprised. But that's her legacy forever, is that line, and then Trump saying, "I'm gonna come." Fantastic teamwork right there. Fantastic teamwork of them. Fantastic teamwork. They did great together. Really good. Alright, so now we're going to draw the wood grain. The wood grain. Alright, this part sucks. It's not, you know, it's fine. It's just trying to figure out the best way to make it look like actual wood. Make it look like wood, because sometimes I do too many, and sometimes I do too little, and then other times I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I struggle with the wood grain. I struggle, but I draw wood grain more than I draw anything, so you'd think that I'd be like a pro at it, but I'm not. Wood grain always looks bad if it looks bad. It's hard. It's hard. I'm getting slightly better at it though. I used to be really bad at it. I used to be really, really bad. I used to be very bad. It is very funny. It's just such a funny, like, it's just such a funny meme. It's so funny that people found those and got those and put them together and were like, yes. Yes. It worked out perfect. It worked out very beautifully. It worked out beautifully, if I say so myself. It worked out beautifully. Alright. Okay. Slimy! Slimy! Go, Slimy, go! Go, Slimy, go! Doesn't he look handsome? Isn't he a handsome fellow? Dab emo. It says elbow cough, so I guess it's a cough. I think it's a cough, but perhaps we'll call it an elbow. We'll call it a dab. Dab. We hit the dab. We hit the dab, baby. Someone mounted his worm. They killed him and mounted him. He's dead. He's freaking dead. I did it. I did it. I like this mounted Slimy so much that I not only created him in the digital form, but I also made one out of clay. I made him out of clay, so I have two versions. I have two versions. One I keep with my Oscar stuff. And this one, I don't know what the purpose of this was, other than I just wanted to do it. Other than I just freaking wanted to do it. He's mounted. Maybe I'll put, like, I don't know what else. He's such a simple character. I don't think there's much else I could do with him. I'll carry him to the fish page. I'll bring him to the fishies. I'll bring him to the fishes. To the fishes. To the fishes. He gets to go with the fishies. Emo! If he were a Mouth Bass, he would sing, the Rubber Ducky song. Probably. That would be my guess, is he would sing the Rubber Ducky song. That would be my guess. I don't know if I should do a wall of the Pokemon fish. I think that would be funny, but also, maybe I should just do a bunch of different walls. Because one is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see an aura. I did not see an aura. But I heard it was very good. Obviously, it won Oscar, so obviously it was quite good, but I did not see it. I want to look at this one again. I'm pretty happy with this one. I'm pretty happy. I think for my first time I did good. Mounting a worm. He mounted that worm. Mounted that worm. I'm gonna look at all of my drawings today. This one's probably my least favorite, but maybe I could spruce it up. Maybe I could put some, like, purple on it and change the colors of it. Usually, if I don't like the colors, I can make them look better. Ooh, I can make it all purple. I don't know. There's just something about it. Alright. Alright, I guess it is what it is. I need to make my colors a little more brighter and more vibrant, because this is very pastel, and I didn't really want it to be super pastel. This one, too, is very pastel. I should make this one, before I work on it more, I should make it more colorful. I should make it more like the ocean. I should make it more like the ocean. But the ocean is not green. I don't know. I have that problem with art. I make things too pastel-y, I think. Make things too pastel sometimes. Huh. I mean, I think Anora looked pretty good. I wanted to see it. I just didn't see it. I did think it looked good, though. I didn't see it not for any other reason other than I don't know. I just never got the chance. Which, oh my god, this looks like the glowing sea in Fallout. Jesus. Jesus. Pretty Woman, yeah. Let me see. I trust you, because I don't usually do this to change the colors, but let's see. Let's see. I trust you. Oh, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. I just need to get better at, oh, this one's kind of nice. This one's kind of got, like, a weird vintagey color looks. But I just worry that I don't know how it's going to affect the color underneath. Like, it's, like, very subtle, but I think once the drawing is all done and I change it, it's going to look better. My problem is that I always use really dull colors. I'm just very dull. I'm just very dull. I need to, yeah. I think the reference I used for the actual colors of the water was just this one. So I think that, that's why I just have this very plain base. Aw, snap. Thank you, Egg. Thank you, Eggy. Thank you, Egg. I don't know what to draw. Oh, maybe I should draw Gudetama on a mount. Maybe mount Gudetama. Maybe that would be funny. Maybe a mounted Gudetama, but I don't know how he would look if he was mounted. How would Gudetama look? How would Gudetama look if he was mounted? Let's see. Let's see how he would look. I'm gonna mount Gudetama, but in the not weird way. Maybe he would be like, he'd have his little butt like this, and he'd be like hanging, like not hanging like in a scary way, but like he'd just be reaching up, and he would be like dripping down egg, and then have his little legs. No, wait, those are his legs. Jesus. And then he would be like this. And then this would be like the mount. Maybe he'd be like that. But I don't know. I don't know if that's too scary, because it kind of looks like he's been murdered. It kind of looks like he's been murdered, you know? He's very drippy. He's very drippy. Maybe instead of I'm just trying to think where his hands could go. Maybe make his hands like there. His mouth is the most confusing part to me. His mouth always confuses me, because it's just like straight white. Um, maybe make him very drippy. Very drippy. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Let's mount this Gudetama. Let's mount this Gudetama. I think it's interesting. It's an interesting concept. I don't know why I'm doing all these mounted things today. I think that I just learned how to do them like this morning when I was playing around with them. So now I'm like, I want to put everything on a mount. But it's frustrating because I don't know if it's like me, but the like my fault or whatever. But whenever I think I found something and invented something new, or like started doing something new, I'm immediately Instagram's like, here's 15 artists doing the same thing and they're all doing it better. And it's like, okay, well, damn. Well, freaking damn. Jesus. Like, literally without fail, it's always Ooh, yeah, that would be a good sticker. Just make it so he's, like, dripping off of stuff. That would be a very good sticker. Just like a drippy Gudetama. Just a drippy Gudetama. They're listening. They're like, oh, you think that your Eric Carl inspired stuff is good? Oh my god. The light is so bright. I'm trying to, like, not blind myself, but also show up. I'm blinding myself. Drippy, 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 drippy. Sniffer. Sniffer. I think that he would have his little legs. I think that he would be like this. Little Gudetama dripping would be extremely cute for a laptop. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I think that I'll do that with this one. I have to let me get rid of this background and get rid of this, because I think I could just do it like right here. I don't think I really need a sketch for this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Itchy nose! Itchy nose! I'm not picking my nose. I'm not picking my nose. I'm not picking my nose. I just got itchy nose. Oh, I just got itchy nose. It just happens. It just happens to me sometimes. I just start itching. Oh, I just start getting itch. Ooh, that sounds really bad. I'm not picking. I'm not picking. I swear on my life, I'm not picking. Where's their hole? Please, where is their hole? Why is this not working? Like, it's like, there's a hole there and there's no hole. I can't win. I can't win. Oh, I can't win. The problem is I want to make the drippy part kind of clearish, but a sticker, it would just print white. It would just print white, because I don't have, like, the capability to make clear stickers. And I can't invest in that. But I think that it would be very cute. I think it would be cute. Nope, that looks silly. Oh my god. Oh my god. My nose is going crazy with itch, but I refuse to pick at it. I refuse to go at it with my finger because it's going to look like I'm picking. It's going to look like I'm picking my nose. I've seen Gudetama drawn a million times with just like a mouth like this. He's kind of so simple that it's like painful because it's so easy to mess him up. I think he's just got like black eyes. Oh, one is way bigger than the other there. Okay. Alright. I could just make them the same, but I'm not using the all tool to do that. That's silly. That's silly. Okay, that's not Gudetama. This is Gudetama's cousin. This is like Gudetama's chubby, fat cousin. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? It's not Gudetama. Gudetama is not this guy. You're not that guy, pal. You are not that guy. This is like Gudetama's cousin. I don't know who the hell this man is. I don't know who this man is, but I gotta fix that. Alright, never mind. We're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna change it up a little bit. Oh my god, my nose. My nose. My nose! Alright, I'm just trying to see, what I should do next. I'm just trying to see what I should do next. I still want to do the mounted Gudetama. I still want to do it. I just have to remember what... I should probably Google what Gudetama looks like. I should probably Google it. I should probably do Googles. Gudetama. Gudetama. Why is it trying to sell me pants? I look up Gudetama and it's like, are you interested in buying pants? No, Google. I'm busy. I'm looking up Gudetama. I'm very busy. I'm a very busy individual. He's like fat on the bottom. He's got like little tiny legs like this. And then he's got like little arms. And then his eyes are sideways, and then his mouth is like that. Okay, I got it. I am wearing pants right now. I'm wearing leggings, and those are my feet. Okay. All right. I went too aggressive with that, and it looks like he's being crucified. It looks like he's being crucified. No, Gudetama, no. What did you do? Why are they crucifying you, Gudetama? Why? What did you do, Gudetama? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? He looks like he's on the cross. And he's dripping egg. Gudetama, no. No. He's so stupid. He's so stupid. He's a false prophet. False prophet Gudetama. No. No, false prophet Gudetama. No. False messiah, I should say. He's false whatever he is. He's false. He's not that. Well, we don't know. He could be. He's so sad. He's so sad. He's dying for his sins. Not our sins. He's dying for his own sins. He messed up. He messed up. Gudetama made a mistake. Gudetama made a mistake, and he's paying the ultimate price. He's paying with his life. He's paying with his life. He is paying with his life. Let me look at his mouth. I there's so many weird pictures of Gudetama that if you look up Gudetama, it's like all weird ass photos. It's all weird butt stuff. It's just all butt stuff. Gudetama pee-pee. I don't think he has a pee-pee. I don't think he's got a pee-pee. I think that it kind of looks like he's pissing egg yolk, honestly. Kind of looks like that's what he's pissing. It kind of looks like that. Merge this down and then put that. Okay. Now I don't need this anymore. He looks so sad. He's got a massive schlong. Ew, this looks like freak stuff. Ewy. Oh no, that was not my intention. No, no, Gudetama, no. Alright, I'll do that after. That's what it looks like. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna have to add the egg after. I will have to figure out a way to add it that isn't grotesque. That isn't grotesque. I'm gonna have to figure out a nice way to add it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Alright, let me get rid of this. Okay. Alright. Put him there. Get rid of the sketch. And then, do not come. It literally looked like he had some sort of situation. Oh, it could have been many types of situations, but it looked like he had a very gross situation going on. For sure. For sure he had something nasty happening. Something nasty was going on with Gudetama. Something nasty. Something gross. Yeah, that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like to me. It looked very inappropriate. It looked inappropriate, but I will fix it. I will fix it. I will make him look appropriate. He will look appropriate. He will look appropriate. He will look appropriate. He will look appropriate. I think. I hope he does. I hope he does. Oh no, I messed that up. Just trying to fill in the space so that I can do this. Do the clipping mask. No, Gudetama, no. You're inspiring very impure thoughts. You're inspiring impure thoughts, Gudetama. No. No, Gudetama. Maybe if I just do it like something more like less drippy. Oops. Oopsie. I love that you guys just get to watch me struggle. You guys just get to watch me struggle through every drawing. Maybe if I make it look more like... No, that looks weird. Maybe I'll try and do it like... more like an egg. More like yolk. And I'll have like 1 or 2 drips, but not like that. More like yolk. More like yolky. Maybe that's a little better. Maybe that's a little better. Maybe like that. Maybe like that. And then I could do like, cause he's not a cooked egg. He's not cooked. So I could do like, go above, and I could do like a little shading, around him. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. I'm trying to make him look less like he had a major emergency or was overexcited. Or was overexcited. I'm trying to make him less look like a pervert. Like a pervert freak. Like a pervert freak. Alright. Alright. Maybe goop his little feet. Oh no, maybe. Well first let me see if I shade him if he comes out any less weird. I think maybe he's too pure for this. Maybe he's too pure. And then I have to redraw his eyes, obviously. Fix his eyes. Fix his eyes. Nope, that's the wrong color. Fix his eyes. He's such a simple guy that it's easy to make him look stupid. Like, his mouth is, like, always... He's got no teeth, so it's kind of hard to just draw his mouth. Like, his mouth kind of sucks because he's got no teeth. Also, his eyes just got way too big there, and they got very scary. They got quite scary. They got quite scary. They got scary. Alright. Alright. I don't know. I don't know, Gudetama. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with you, Goods. I killed him. I killed him. He's dead. Gudetama is dead. Maybe I could put him on a cross, but that feels like a little blasphemous, and I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to have bad juju. I don't want bad juju. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mind on goop, baby. Keep your mind on the freaking goop. Keep your mind on the freaking goop. Keep your mind on the freaking goop. On the goop. On the goop. On the goop. The goop stays on my mind. I be gooping. That's true. We're all sinners. That is true, but I feel like that's maybe I should avoid putting Gudetama on a cross. Maybe that's... I'll leave that for edgy Etsy shops. I think that's a little too edgy for me. I think that's a little too edgy for me, man. I'm not the edgiest. Whoa. Hell yeah, we have all committed evil acts under the cover of darkness. That's real and true. That is real and true. That is true as hell. That is true as hell. He looks crazy. I love the idea that he got thrown at the thing and he's just stuck to it with his goop. He's just stuck with goop. He's just goop stuck. He's just goop stuck, man. He's just got his goopy stuck. He's just got goopy stuck. He's just goopy. He was supper. He was a snack. He was literally just a yummy snack. See, I struggle with these damn lines, man. I can't do it. Some drawings I can do it, but some drawings I can't. Hold on. I'm gonna merge all this, and then I'm gonna take him to the other fish. I'm gonna take him to the other fish, and I can compare him over there because I think that he needs to be surrounded by his people. He actually looks fine when I put him with the other fish. Like, he looks fine. But I do need to put this stuff. Ooh, fajita salad. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. That sounds delicioso. It sounds like you always have a yummy meal. Whenever you talk about what you eat, it's always good. It's always good. You never have any junk. You always got the good stuff. Can I come over for dinner? I mean, he's not a fish, but he's gonna go with all the other mounted creatures. He's gonna go with all the other mounted creatures. He's a mounted egg. He's just a mounted egg. That's too big. Oh my god. Doing these the wood grain sucks. It sucks. Maybe I'll try it in a lighter color. Usually I go in the darker color, but maybe I'll try it in a lighter color. No. That's an instant no. I hate doing wood grain. I have to draw it so much, and like for every tree and everything, and it just sucks. I hate doing it. Oh, I hate doing it. But the other ones came out fine. I just struggle with it. It's oh my god. I have the back window open and something suddenly just smelled really bad. Like something flew in gross from the back window. But it could perhaps be that one of my cats has farted. Because my cats be gassy. Thank you! Thank you. I'm sorry that you had to just hear about my gassy cats. But my cats are very gassy. They are. They are. Unfortunately, that's the truth. Unfortunately, they are. Unfortunately for me, honestly. I don't know how I did the other ones so fine. Like, the other ones came out fine, and this one I cannot get. I cannot get him. And also, he's something about him is off. He needs something else. Maybe he needs like a little red. Maybe he needs a little red or something. Something outside my window smells like dead something. It smells really icky. It smells quite icky. It smells like a freaky giant fart from the air. That's what it smells like. A giant freaky fart. A giant freaky fart from the air. It smells like the sky farted. I don't think a hobo would be outside my door. I do live in like a gated complex. Not that it really matters, but I do live in a gated complex. It just smells like it smells like the sky farted. It smells like the sky did a toot. Gudetama! No! I can't get your wood grain, Gudetama. I'm struggling here. I'm on the struggle bus. I'm on the freaking struggle bus here. I'm on the struggle bus. My neck hurts. Every time I've been drawing for a long time, like, my neck is just suddenly like, owie. Owie. I hurt. I hurt. Reference? Alright. Moded community. That's what it feels like. Sketchy gated. It's like gated, but it's still sketch. Like, it doesn't feel any safer. And, you know, it still feels sketch. But it is gated. It is gated. It's like safe, you know? But I think it depends on how you sit. I sit like shrimpy. Like, I don't lean my whole back, but like I like bend my neck. Cause I have to draw down, kind of. Cause I don't know. I can't draw up, so my neck is always just like bent. I need chair money. I need rent money and then chair money. That's my two goals. The things that I work on. Rent and chair. Rent and chair, baby. Chair so that I can stop being in agony. Rent so I have a place to put the chair. Those are my goals. The big ones. The big ones. Alright. This one will do. This is not the best wood grain I've ever done, but it's not the worst. It'll do. It'll do. It'll freaking do. Oh no. Oh no. I put it right on there, didn't I? Oh, I did. I did. I did. Oh, Gudetama, you didn't deserve what they did to you. You did not deserve what the people have done to you. You did not deserve it. You did not. You did not. I'm going to start doing a sketch tonight so tomorrow I could draw freaking Fallout. Because I want to draw Fallout. I keep forgetting. I need money. I'm still scared of cheese. I still fear your cheese. But you know what? At this point, I will get over my fear. I will get over my fear. They pinned his goopy ass. They got his gooped up ass on the wall. They got his gooped up ass on the wall. Gooped up buns. I don't know how they did it to him. I don't know how, but they did it to him. They did it to him. They freaking did it to him. They gooped him. I just wonder if he's like... I feel like they threw him at the wall and broke his eggshell. I feel like this was a vicious Gudetama attack. Like, they just tossed him at the wall. They were like, bye. Bye. Maybe he just needs to be a little darker. Something about it. He's just so, like, one-dimensional. He's such a one-dimensional being. He needs something else. Poor baby. He's suffering. He's suffering. He's suffering big time. He's going through pain. Is he wearing a hat usually? They were torturing poor Gudetama. He's just a baby. He's just a freaking baby, and they were doing horrible things to him. They were doing horrible things. Why? Why, Gudetama? Why did they do this to you? You didn't deserve this, Gudetama. He does kind of deserve it. He is kind of a freaking lazy bones. He is kind of a freaking lazy bones. Oh yeah, he does wear a hat in the Hello Kitty game. He's just so boring. He's just so plain. He's just so simple. Which I know that's like his whole character is that he's super simple, but like drawing it feels weird. It feels like he needs something. It feels like he needs more. He needs more. Maybe I can give him a little bit of a little pizzazz. A little pizzazz. Little something. Eggshell hat. Oh my god, he could use an eggshell hat. I could do that. Oh my god, a moth flew in from the outside and it's landing on my computer screen. I don't hate moths. Moths are cute, but like, damn. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. I don't hate moths, though. Moths are very cute. No, I don't want to eat them off. I don't want to eat them off. No, 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 no. He needs an eggshell hat. Like that's the best thing that you've ever suggested. He needs his eggshell hat. I think that'll really tie him together beautifully. That'll tie him together lovely. He needs it. He needs it. That was genius. That was a genius idea. That was genius. Okay. All right. All right. It's all this Procreate is not good with one thing, which is like the reference layers and stuff. Kind of sucks with that. It kind of sucks, but it does the job. It does the job. All right. Aw, the moth I think is attracted to my very bright computer screen. I think that's what the moth is like. Ooh, computer, 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 so bright, so bright. I'm always scared of bugs at night because one time I was coming home at night from the grocery store and a cockroach literally followed me in from outside. They like I watched it run in from the hallway, like a big outside kind, and it was disgusting. And I watched it run at me, and then it ran into my apartment, and I had to kill it in my apartment. It was horrible. It was horrible, and I don't like killing bugs, but cockroaches, it's on, babe. It's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Yeah, the moths will be. If you put bright screens on, the moths will be your best friends. The moths will be your best friends. What do I want to shade this with? Not that color. Maybe something more like this. Maybe something more like this. I want it to just have a little bit of shading. Just a tad. Something. Just something. And then, oh, he needs it too. He's under the egg. He's under the egg. He's under the egg, so that there would be some shading like, there. Like there. Like there. Bye, Cyborg. Goodbye. Sorry, I'm like staring so intently at this drawing. Goodbye. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you have a wonderful night. A fantastic evening. I hope you have. I hope it goes swell. Oh, I hope it goes swell. My back is freaking aching. My back is freaking aching. Maybe I'll give him some blush too. Like spasm, spice him up a bit. Spice him up a little bit. Make him a little cutier. Make him a little bit cutier. Alright. Alright. Make him cute. Make him cute. Maybe. Oh, yeah, that did it. That made him much cuter. I mean, granted, he's probably dead. But I tried. Oh, no, I messed up here. That's a boo-boo. Oopsie. 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 That's a boo-boo. Oh, God. That's a bigger boo-boo. That's a boo-boo. I don't want that to happen. Because when I put it on white, it'll be really obvious. Hell yeah, we did Gudetama. Hell yeah. That's the perfect... The cracked egg was the best idea ever. Thank you very much. That was a very good idea. Maybe I should put the black around the mouth just because... I don't like to do that, but, like, that's how it actually is. But then again, I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it like that. I guess I'm going to leave it. I could put badges on these. Like, hold on. I could put their names with, like, gold badges. But I don't know. Like, it wouldn't really work. I didn't leave enough room for it. Like, I could put something like that and write what it is. Ah! I didn't leave enough room, though. I did not leave enough room. Like, I could put something like that, though. I just didn't leave the room. If maybe I could do that, like... I just want to see how it would look. I just want to see how it would look. See, these... And also, the plaque, I think, usually goes at the bottom. I don't think it makes any sense at the top, so it wouldn't even fit. Crap. 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 Crapola. Because I could have wrote what they were on there, but I didn't think about it, and now I don't have room on any of them. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have to work on that. I have to work on that. The magic... Maybe when I do the Pokemon ones, I'll leave room for that. I will leave room. I'm going to have to go soon because my pencil is dying, and whenever I charge my pencil, the whole stream crashes. Which is dumb, but I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that, but unfortunately, it does do that. It does do that. Maybe I will... I'm trying to think who I should put in here, too. I should put in this little tank. In this little tank. I don't really want it to be so depressingly orange in there. To be more fun orange. Yeah, yeah, like a fun orange. Like a fun, bright colors in here. I don't know what any color coral looks like, but I feel like since it's Pokemon, I could just make stuff up. Like, I feel like I could just make up what things look like because it's Pokemon. It's fine. I'm. I hope my pencil feels better soon as well. I hope so. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed my pencil starts feeling good. That's what it's all about. My sweet pencil. My sweet pencil. My sweet pencil. I don't know. I could probably try to charge it, but I just get worried that my stream is going to crash because every time I charge it, it does crash. It does crash, like without question or without like fail. It always crashes. It's like sucks up too much power. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm sounds crazy, but also I have this problem where I don't go dark enough. Like this should be way darker. That makes it look way better, but I have that problem where I'm scared to go dark, and I learned this in school. My teachers all told me this. They were like, "You're too afraid." They were like, "You're full of fear. You're full of fear," and I was full of fear. But like, if I just use the darker colors, it looks better. If I use the darker colors, it looks better. It needs more contrast. The drawings need more contrast. Fear leads to hate. Hate leads to anger. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's true. I try not to be led down dark paths, but it's true. It's real. It's true and real. True and freaking real. True and real. I'm trying to put it in the where so that I don't have to do extra, like a shit ton of extra work, but that's too dark. That's too dark. Use the dark. Literally, it makes such a big difference when you just start putting the dark colors in, but it's like a fear thing. It's a fear thing. It's scary. It's so scary. I don't know why it shouldn't be, but it feels that way. It's like a coloring book. Like I just keep putting more pieces in. I have to clean all of that up later, but like just all of it in general, just using darker shadows, it makes such a big difference. I feel like it just looks so much better. Like that looks infinitely better than how it was. I obviously have to clean it up, but the power of the dark side, it's just the power of contrast. Under the sea, everything's better. Down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Oh god, I hate that lyric because of it draws perversion. It draws perversion. It brings out the perverts. I have to clean all of this up, but I do think that the using the darker colors looks a lot better. It looks a lot better. Everything's better down where it's wetter. Because of that one line, it brings out the perverts. Down where it's wetter. Because everything's better down where it's wetter. Hee hee. Hee hee. Yeah. It's a kids movie, so you know they weren't thinking of how perverts would be listening to it. They weren't thinking of that part. They forgot. They forgot that there'd be adults listening to it, like hee hee hee. Or maybe they just snuck it in as a little what's that word? To get a little adult laugh, a little giggle from everybody. Everything's better down where it's wetter under the sea. Dun 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 dun. I love The Little Mermaid. I love it. I love The Little Mermaid. I love every Disney princess. I want to draw so much princess stuff, but I'm like, no one wants to see that. Truly, no one wants to see princess stuff. But I want to draw princess stuff. It's my curse. It's my curse. It's my curse is that all I want to draw. This is a lot better. It's obviously it needs a lot more work, but the colors when they're not like super pastel-y, they look infinitely better. Infinitely better. I have to add a lot of stuff. The princesses are freaking cool. I like the princesses. I think the princesses are goated. I think the princesses are freaking goated. I think that this sea moss should be like... Well, okay, so cool stuff normally moves to the back and warm stuff is forward, so like... Probably those should stay more warm. They should probably stay more warm. I have no idea who's going to be in... Like, look at the difference. Oh, well, maybe this is too dark, but, like, I don't think so. I feel like, look at the difference. Look at the freaking difference. Nemo! I could do Nemo and, I could do Nemo back there. Hide a little Nemo. Little Nemo ref. Goblin, did you see my finished, I did the card. I finished the card. There, obviously, this one's mine on the right. And that one's the original. I don't know if you saw it, but I know that you saw me starting it. The princess movies are freaking beautiful. The princess movies are gorgeous movies. They're really, really nice. Shiny! They're very nice movies. Sleeping Beauty is probably the prettiest of them all. There's a lot of documentaries on like when they were designing Sleeping Beauty. There's one called like Waking the Beauty or something like that, and it's really good. It's about the artists coming up with like the designs and painting the because it's all hand painted back then, so you could see a lot of the work that goes into it. It's on Disney Plus. I don't know what else it's on, but it's very cool. It's very cool to see all the work that goes into those movies, all the craftsmanship. They're not. That's why it bothers me. They're not just for kids. Like they're really not. They're just beautiful movies. They're just beautiful art pieces. They're for everybody. They're for everybody. It is very beautiful. It is very beautiful. All right. I think the ocean has like oceany waves. I think the ocean has oceany waves. So I want to do like a little bit of something, and I'm gonna make it darker, but then I'm gonna make it lighter. That's my plan. Make it darker around the corners. Wait, but then make it lighter. Oh, wait, that's too dark and that's too light, and that's perfect. Everything's better down where it's better. Take it from me. Oh no, I messed it up. I messed it up. Also, that's the wrong side. I should do it from the bottom. Should do it from the bottom. Should do it from the bottom. Everything's better down where it's better. Take it from me. Oh, now I want to watch The Little Mermaid. Oh, hi! Oh, hi! I mean, which princess did it for you the most? Which princess were you feeling the most? Which one was your favorite? Which one was your fave? Ariel? Yeah. Ariel's got powerful vibes. Ariel's got powerful vibes. She's also the most age appropriate because Ariel's only like a young teenager. Ariel's only like a young teen. Pocahontas. Pocahontas was hot because Pocahontas was like cool. She was very independent and stuff, which was cool. I don't know if that appealed to the young gentleman, but she was very cool. I want to put a Pokemon in here, and I don't know who. Poker. Well, I mean, they probably shouldn't have made a movie about her, considering her story. But times change. Times change. I mean, I think that they. It's weird though, because she still meets people at the parks and stuff. I think that people have just separated her from the actual person that she was. People have just learned to separate her from the person. They've just been like, actually, never mind. Belle was hell yeah. Hell yeah, we love Belle. We love Belle. Yeah, the one who's the Ariel's hot. Ariel's hot. What's it? That one. Ariel's hot. Like nemesis, like Ursula as the hot woman. She's like the hottest Disney character. Merida's cool. I like Merida. I think they're all good. I like all the princesses in different ways. They all do different things. They all have got different positive attributes, I think. Like they really do. They all teach good stuff. They all teach some good stuff. I don't know what I want this. Oh, maybe I'll do like a current. Okay. All right. Maybe I'll do like a current. Sorry, I've got that song stuck in my head. Hell yeah, girlfriend like Ursula. Cinderella is such a sad story. I can't believe the original story. She just cuts her feet off. She's like, actually, feet off. The original stories are all grotesque. Ariel dies at the end of her story. The original stories are all very like intense. Oh no, I made a mistake. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that fixes it. And then I can just lower that a lot. Oh no. Stealing trinkets, that's what she gets. She got what she deserved, methinks. Methinks Ariel got what she frickin' deserved. Methinks that Ariel deserved the harshest of punishments for being rebellious. She was a rebellious teen, and it was an annoying way. I love when she's like, But Daddy, I love him. And it's like, you're 9 years old. You're a little child. You are a little child. Absolutely not. Her dad had patience because he didn't slap the hell out of her. Her dad didn't slap her out. He didn't say, Ariel, you freaking idiot. So he was pretty patient. He was pretty patient. What did she do to Eric? She just like couldn't talk to him, you know? Ooh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I need to gather all the whoever's gonna be in this little scene. In this little scene, because I wanted to have Pokemon on the top, on the bottom, and like a bunch of Pokemon stuff. Obviously, it needs a lot of work, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Ariel did not deserve to die. She was just a kid. But she didn't lie to him. She couldn't speak. She could not speak. Oh, are you talking about in the when she had the in the second movie? Yeah, yeah. When angels deserve to die. I think is that the same color? Is that even the same color? Okay. This is coming together. It's gonna take a while, but I can already see it will come together. It will come together. Come together right now. Didn't the Beatles actually do that? Like, isn't that the joke? Is that the Beatles actually did like group masturbating? I think that's the gag. I think that's the gag. Well, the second movie, she has a kid, and the kid is like wants to go into the ocean. The second movie, she has a child. Ariel is the princess who canonically makes a baby. I don't know what other princesses do that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Jizwal, Jesus. Jesus. I mean, that happens a lot. That happens a lot. I would imagine a lot of dudes, like, that's literally just getting catfished. You just got straight up catfished. And she wasn't just a fish. I mean, she was a mermaid, which is, like, better than a girl. In every way except that one way. You know? In every way except that one way. She's, like, better than a girl. She was, like, better. She's a freaking mermaid. She's super fine, and she's a mermaid. Maybe I'll do some orange, like, in front of it or something. I'll do some orange. When I have no reference, I just start putting shapes down, and I'm like, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. And I should probably get some reference before I start making major commitments. Before I start making major commitments, I should probably get some reference. Some reference. This one bothers me. I feel like there's parts of it that could be darker or lighter or that it needs more. I don't know. Something about it. It just needs more. Needs more. I posted it and I deleted it. I'm going to repost it because I wanted to change some stuff about it. I don't know if anyone else does that with their art. I notice stuff after I post it and I'm like, oh shit. She needs to be changed. She needs changes. I do that all the time. I think my favorite, yeah, he was, good night. He was already in a relationship with that damn dog. He loved that dog more than he loved her. He loved that damn dog. He loved that damn dog. He couldn't love a woman. He didn't have room in his heart for a woman with that dog in his life. I don't need a diaper change. I do need a back rub, though. I don't need a diaper change. I don't need it. I don't need it. No diaper change. No, don't do it to me. No. Okay, well, he kind of was girly bop. He was kind of like a white woman. He was kind of white woman coded. He was kind of girly bop. He's a little girly. Yeah, I should hire that. That would be goated. That would be goated with the frickin' sauce if I just had someone who could rub my back. Just rub my back during streams and then I wouldn't be in so much agony. Because I'm always in such pain. Which is a little dramatic. I'm not like suffering, but I am in pain. I'm in pain. I'm not suffering, but I'm low-key suffering. It's a little dramatic. It's just back and neck pain. And I'm almost done. That is horrifying. That is those poor women. Those poor women probably see so much nasty shit. Probably see some real nasty shit. They see some nasty stuff, I bet. And smell some nasty shit. They probably smell so much gross stuff. Ew. Ewy. Imagine that. Ewy. Imagine that. Imagine. Alright. I think that I could just do some more, like, this. Keep it simple. I don't know. I don't know if I like this style. It's more flat and, like, geometric. I don't know. Also, the lighting on this is backwards. The lighting on this is backwards. Backwards. It would be coming from the other way because that's how it is. That's how it is. It would be coming from this way. Not that it really matters with this style, but thank you. Thank you very much. It's different from my old, but I'm trying to get my eyes more used to it. That Thank you. It's just much more geometric, but I feel like that this is the line list that I used to. Like the other kind is more newer to me. He's binge eating. Look at his chubby little face. He's literally going to town. He's going to town. He's just loving. He's just loving it. He said, "This is the best apple I've ever had in my life. I've never had an apple so freaking good." Let me fix these. These are too high up. Okay. He's never had an apple so goated. Maybe if it's more simple, I struggle with it more because I want to add more to it. But I know that it doesn't have to be a lot for it to be like decent. But it's just like, I don't know. Maybe that makes me feel like I'm overworking this one. Like maybe this one's being overworked, but not really because once I put everything in it, it's gonna look just as simple. I think it's gonna look just as simple. I did that one this morning, and so I just have to like look at it for a while. I am happy with this one. I think it's silly, but I think it came out pretty fun. I'm happy with this one. I think I'm gonna try and do more of these. I think it's good practice. It's good practice. And for this one, the Dead Gudetama is probably the funniest one. I think my favorite is Slimy, but Dead Gudetama is very funny. Dead Gudetama is very funny. Makes me giggle. Makes me giggle. Makes me have a laugh. What was I working on? Oh, I was working on this one. All right. I think the sun should all be one color too. You like realize stuff after you've looked at it for a long ass time, but then it's like, is it actually stuff I don't like or what? It's hard to tell when you've looked at something for a long time. It's hard to tell. I could do like, hold on. Could do something like this. Smiley, 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 smiley. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, happy, happy. We all gotta be happy. We all gotta be happy. It's the law. It's the law. It's the law around here, partner. You must smile. You must smile in my domain. You must be smiling. What I really don't like about it, and there's not any way I could really fix it now, is this tangent right here, where it's like straight lines on top of straight lines. It drives me crazy. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright. Alright. My back is killing me. My neck is killing me. So I think it's 8:56. It's almost 9, so I'm going to go. I'm really trying to be here at exactly 6. So I will be back tomorrow at 6 or before 6:15. Sometime between 6 and 6:15. I will do it tomorrow. So I'm going to go tonight cuz I'm going to eat a big bowl of corn. And stop staring at this drawing. So thank you all for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you.